The steady stream of Venezuelans crossing the Colombian border continues without pause. With the official entry points closed, these pathways are the only option for the thousands who regularly cross into Colombia for supplies.
We cross for food and medicine. You have sick people who need dialysis treatment, cancer treatment, others do informal jobs. The closing affects us all, but not everyone can walk, and people are dying.
Colombian soldiers patrol the area, but people tell us gangs control the paths and charge the equivalent of $2 to cross. On Wednesday, Venezuelan security forces reinforced their barriers across this bridge with more shipping containers loaded with soil and rocks. The Simon Bolivar Bridge usually sees tens of thousands of people crossing on a daily basis. Now the Colombian government says it wants to reopen this and other legal crossings with Venezuela, but that they don't have anybody to engage with on the other side.
We're trying to make contact with officials on the other side for humanitarian reasons. We are hoping that at least patients who need special treatment can pass, and also Venezuelan children who study on the Colombian side, but no luck yet.
Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro blames what he describes as aggressors sanctioned by Colombia for forcing him to keep the border closed. He may be referring to these young men, hooded. They arrived at the border to help with the opposition efforts to move aid sent by the US into Venezuela over the weekend. They have been clashing with Venezuela's forces every day since, hurling rocks and Molotov cocktails into Venezuela. Colombian security forces don't intervene and at times help them with food and water. 19-year-old Luis said he was one of the 3 million Venezuelans who fled the country, in his case to help his partner and newborn baby. When he heard the opposition call for help, he walked more than 500 kilometers to the border from the Colombian capital Bogotá. He says he's not responsible for the violence.
¿Quiénes fueron los que propinaron los primeros disparos?
They're the ones who shot first, who lit the 8 trucks on fire. We came in peace, but can't let them kill us. We are not terrorists. All we want is freedom for Venezuela.
For now, there is finger-pointing of blame for the violence, for a crisis which no one here sees being quickly resolved. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Cucuta.